Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I'm your host, Jania Butler, and this is the New American Perspective. How are you today? Did you miss me? I definitely missed you. And we've got so much to talk about today because President Trump, he's all over the airways. Have you seen him? He's all over. He's getting up from meetings. He's coming to the Knicks game. He's telling people, hey, you can't afford it, but I can, and I'm going to be front and center. So where are you? How do you feel? Tune in around the country. Let me know where you're checking in from around the country at Jania Butler, at Millennium News 24. Let's get into this today because we've got so much. So let's talk about the Knicks. Everybody wants to talk about the Knicks. So let's talk about the Knicks. So 2 games. Remember last week it was game 1, right? So 2 games have happened. The Knicks have won 2 games. Now let's go back over this. 23 years, they haven't won a championship since 1973. I wasn't even born. Were you born? I wasn't even born. Had no idea. But it's been 27 years, excuse my language, since the Knicks have been in the championship game. 1999. Do you remember that? I was around. Remember I told you about when Pat Ewing missed that finger roll in 1994, and they just been on a roll of not winning ever since. But now the Knicks have a great opportunity to really, take it up a notch. And then now here comes Donald Trump. Now, I'm a big Trumpster, okay? Usually. But this one right here, I agree. I wasn't, we talked about this before, and I wasn't really into Trump not coming to the game. I thought, he's a New Yorker. He wants to be a part of everything as well, right? Well, here's my problem with this. And I would say that I wish that he would have sat this one out and said, this one is for the people. I'm rooting for you, because the Knicks are being propelled by the fans. The fans believe that they are winning this game, that they are winning basketball and everything. The fans, right? So the 6,000 or so fans that are outside of MSG screaming and watching the game, along with the 20,000 fans inside, are what has pushed this team to the success. The fans got on their uniforms, their jerseys, they're outside and they're standing out there. I don't know if they got bathrooms or what they got, but they are out there. So now this won't be able to happen because President Trump coming in, he's got the Secret Service. They've got to bring all of these people along with them. Okay, so I don't like this part, President Trump. I don't like it because, I believe the fans this is a fan team game, right? And so I believe that you're a part of New York, and I believe that you should totally be in on this. But the fact that you got to shut down streets and the Secret Service got to come and you got to move the people over, it's creating the chaos. So do you want them to win or not? Because now let me give you my perspective, my take on this. Because I think that this might be their way of bringing in the National Guard, okay, to kind of clear everybody out. Because if they win the next 2 games, we know, look, 7th, 8th Avenue, people couldn't get around. But now they're telling people get there 2 hours before. They're checking everybody's ticket. You're going to have to walk all the way to the stadium. I don't know if anybody was there. I was there when he was at the Garden the last time, and it was a mess to get over there. So you're creating this chaos only for you to come and sit and watch the game and be a part of it, but we need these Knicks focus. And so now the media, your fake news is creating the frenzy around it. So I don't know if this is the greatest move, if you're with the team or you just want to be there because you're a sitting president, you want to be a part of. Everybody wants to be a part. So I don't want to take that from you. But the fact that you got to come with the army, okay, may say you might need to sit this one out. And then don't come to games. I was with Stephen A. Smith. How dare Stephen A. Smith say that President Trump, he's begging him not to come? Because I don't think that it's not his chi. You're a New Yorker, right? But I am looking at the fact of, again, all this anxiety for the players and everything. As a basketball player, you need to be focused. And if somebody is going to be there and everybody is asking me about, what do you think about, the president being at your game? It's nice and all, but I got to focus on beating these Spurs. Now, everybody's Knicks in four. And so Mayor Mamdani, he's also saying that he's going to be at this game. Now, the ticket prices are through the roof. Have you seen that? The ticket prices are the highest in the country right now. And so the ticket prices are up. I think there's a ticket $300,000 at this point, courtside, and they're going for it and they're selling them, and people are selling a ticket. Now, Josh Hart, the heart of the team, the heartbeat, boop, 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 the heartbeat of the team, says he wishes that the ticket prices were not so high because they're pricing a lot of people out. So now this is Celebrity Row. Now, Trump and James Dolan and everybody want to be in the house. But what about the fans that got them there? So we will see who's really playing this game, because I believe that it's the Knicks in the streets. Like if you heard A$AP Rocky, what are you talking about? Do I feel like I am a Knick? And I think every New Yorker, original New Yorker, feels that way. So we're going to see how that plays out, because Mamdani says, oh, I'm not sitting with Trump, and I welcome him to come. I don't think that's for you, Mamdani. You weren't there for any of it, okay? You were a little baby. I don't even know that if you were in the country at this point when the Knicks were in the championship last, because he's 30 something, is 27, so it was a couple years that he has been alive since this has last happened. But this is big news. This is big thing. So how do you feel? How are you betting on this? So I just feel like, the fix is in, and a reason why the Knicks need to lose a game may be easy blame to Trump, versus what I'm saying, that these betting apps got us going, because they want the Knicks in 4. It would be great to see a total sweep. I think it's never happened before, a total sweep of the championship games. And would that make them the best Knicks team ever? On paper, yeah. But I don't think that they could have beat the Knicks of 99. I don't think they could have beat the Knicks of 93, 94. But, shout out to Cat. He's a New Jersey native. Shout out to him and his father. That was the best hug that I've ever seen for a father and son, and know that they have gone through so much, because Karl Anthony Towns lost his mom during COVID, and you hear him saying a lot that he looks, and he sees his mom in the stands. And so shout out to them. Shout out to the Knicks. Good luck this evening, good people. We will see how a game 3 turns out, and in New York. And so they're in New York Monday and Wednesday, and then I believe they go back to the Spurs. So again, Donald Trump, I guess he's going to decide whether he goes to game 4 based on what happens today. But now he wants to be a part of the championship. He's a New Yorker. We got it, but we need you to sit in the suites. I don't know. Let's just pray on it, because I am rooting for all of my comrades and Knick fans and family members that are diehard Knick fans. I'm not necessarily, a diehard Knick fan. I've been in New York since 1993, so they have grown on me. But, what are you gonna do? So that's the shout out to the Knicks, and they still won't let Oakley back. So President Trump is in there, and maybe maybe we should push him to let Oakley back. How about that, President Trump? Here's the exchange. If I get Oakley back in the building, Charles Oakley, who was on that championship team in 1994 that lost, if I get Oakley back, will you not boo me? Because they're saying that there's a whole booing thing. We don't need that energy right now. The team doesn't need that energy right now. And also, Stephon Marbury, he chimed in and he was like, he said such a leadership piece. I was so impressed by, what he was saying about the focus and New York. And again, I believe it's the fans. I get the chill bumps thinking about it. It's the fans that are playing this game and propelling the Knicks to a championship, because fans, I never liked fans because fans are fake. They're bandwagon riders. When you hit the shot, they're up with you when you're down. But these Knicks fans, true and through, have been by the Knicks side. Look at Spike Lee. Has never changed. Been at every game, good, bad, and ugly. And they're good sports. So I want to add that on too. So, shout out to Stephon Marbury for his words of encouragement. He actually made me, understand what this is for New York, and they deserve it. All the money that they spend in the NBA, they deserve it. Even if they are, padding the teams and everything like that, I believe they definitely deserve it. So let's just look at what's going on. Let me check out what's going on, because everybody's saying, why is President Trump focused on the Knicks when everything else is going on? Okay, so so how about that mayor race in California, in LA? So Spencer Pratt was pushed. Now he's number 3, and so there'll be a runoff between Karen Bass and Nydia. I don't know how to say her last name, but there'll be a runoff between them. Let me just see where we are so we can come back. There's a runoff, and they, all of a sudden there's 43,000 mail-in votes that propelled Nydia to number 2. I mean, and President Trump walked off Meet the Press and said, either you're stupid or you're in on this. So what are your thoughts on that? Did they find 43,000 votes, just enough to edge her 1% over Spencer Pratt? I think it's fraud. I think it's fraud. Whether or not you want a reality show host to be your mayor or not, I think that's the people of LA, and LA, Hollywood, all that kind of stuff all around. So I think that they can embrace that. But right now, there's a side eye looking. And so I think that there should be a true investigation into this as to what is happening with LA on this, because he was up at the end of the day, and President Trump, he got mad and he was like, listen, how does that go from this to that quick? And it takes them 4 or 5 days just to figure out how to count votes. What is that? That's not, come on. I believe it, LA, whatever they're hiding underneath, they're hiding it really good. So there'll be a runoff between the Democratic Socialists and the incumbent mayor, Karen Bass, as of right now. But Spencer Pratt, he sent out a little tweet. He says, I can find some votes too. So we'll see what happens with that. But right now, I'm standing on fraud, and not because I'm a Republican. If they did that to two Democratic people, I would say that too. So let's look into that. We're going to go to a break, and we're going to come right back with more here on the New American Perspective with your host, Jania Butler. We'll be right back.
Hello viewers, Millennium News 24 Networks is Global Voices and Advancers News Network. Millennium News 24 Global Business Hub, new teams, new locations, new ideas, new looks, and new generation for American viewers and global viewers. Millennium for all. If you are Democrats or Republicans or independents, news, views, talk show, business, finance, economics, crimes, politics, entertainment, education, sports, health. Whether this network's for everyone's all over the world. Truth, justice, honesty, and fears. This is Real News Networks. Millennium News working for every human being for this world. This news network, no boundaries, borders. Office 250 Park Avenue, 14th floor. New York 10177. Cell number +1 718 844 1300 +1 212 401 6266. Email millenniumnews24.7@gmail.com. info@millenniumnews24.com. Website www.millenniumtv24.com and www.millenniumnews24.com.
And we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I was looking for some stuff as always. So we are back and we have so much to talk about. I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Can you see me? 1 second. I'm gonna one second. Can you see me? I don't know what's happening. Hold on. I don't know why I'm all jammed up here.
Hello viewers, Millennium News 24 Networks is Global Voices and Advancers News Network. Millennium News 24 Global Business Hub, new teams, new locations, new ideas, new looks, and new generation for American viewers and global viewers. Millennium for all. If you are Democrats or Republicans or independents, news, views, talk show, business, finance, economics, crimes, politics, entertainment, education, sports, health. Whether this network's for everyone's all over the world. Truth, justice, honesty, and fears. This is Real News Networks. Millennium News working for every human being for this world. This news network, no boundaries, borders. Office 250 Park Avenue, 14th floor. New York 10177. Cell number +1 718 844 1300 +1 212 401 6266. Email millenniumnews24.7@gmail.com. info@millenniumnews24.com. Website www.millenniumtv24.com and www.millenniumnews24.com. Hello viewers, Millennium News 24 Networks is Global Voices and Advancers News Network. Millennium News 24 Global Business Hub, new teams, new locations, new ideas, new looks, and new generation for American viewers and global viewers. Millennium for all. If you are Democrats or Republicans or independents, news, views, talk show, business, finance, economics, crimes, politics, entertainment, education, sports, health, whether this network's for everyone's all over the world. Truth, justice, honesty, and fears. This is Real News Networks. Millennium News working for every human being for this world. This news network, no boundaries, borders. Office 250 Park Avenue, 14th floor, New York 10177. Cell number +1 718 844 1300 +1 212 401 6266. Email millenniumnews24.7@gmail.com. info@millenniumnews24.com. Website www.millenniumtv24.com and www.millenniumnews24.com. Hello viewers, Millennium News 24 Networks is Global Voices and Advancers News Network. Millennium News 24 Global Business Hub, new teams, new locations, new ideas, new looks, and new generation for American viewers and global viewers. Millennium for all. If you are Democrats or Republicans or independents, news, views, talk show, business, finance, economics, crimes, politics, entertainment, education, sports, health, whether this network's for everyone's all over the world. Truth, justice, honesty, and fears. This is Real News Networks. Millennium News working for every human being for this world. This news network, no boundaries, borders. Office 250 Park Avenue, 14th floor, New York 10177. Cell number +1 718 844 1300 +1 212 401 6266. Email millenniumnews24.7@gmail.com. info@millenniumnews24.com. Website www.millenniumtv24.com and www.millenniumnews24.com. Hello viewers, Millennium News 24 Networks is Global Voices and Advancers News Network. Millennium News 24 Global Business Hub, new teams, new locations, new ideas, new looks, and new generation for American viewers and global viewers. Millennium for all. If you are Democrats or Republicans or independents, news, views, talk show, business, finance, economics, crimes, politics, entertainment, education, sports, health, whether this network's for everyone's all over the world. Truth, justice, honesty, and fears. This is Real News Networks. Millennium News working for every human being for this world. This news network, no boundaries, borders. Office 250 Park Avenue, 14th floor, New York 10177. Cell number +1 718 844 1300 +1 212 401 6266. Email millenniumnews24.7@gmail.com. info@millenniumnews24.com. Website www.millenniumtv24.com and www.millenniumnews24.com. Hello.
হ্যালো ভিউয়ার্স, মিলেনিয়াম টিভি ইউএস এ বিশ্বব্যাপী কণ্ঠস্বর এবং অগ্রগামী সংবাদ এবং বিনোদন নেটওয়ার্ক। আমেরিকা এবং বিশ্বজুড়ে দর্শকদের জন্য এটি একটি বৈশ্বিক ব্যবসায়িক কেন্দ্র। নতুন দল এবং নতুন অবস্থানে, নতুন ধারণা, নতুন রূপে, নতুন প্রজন্মের জন্য কাজ শুরু করেছে মিলেনিয়াম টিভি। আপনি ডেমোক্র্যাট, রিপাবলিকান বা স্বতন্ত্র, যাই হন না কেন, সংবাদ, মতামত, টক শো, ব্যবসা, অর্থনীতি, অপরাধ, রাজনীতি, বিনোদন, শিক্ষা, খেলাধুলা, স্বাস্থ্য, আবহাওয়া, সব খবর পাবেন এই মিলেনিয়াম টিভিতে। মিলেনিয়াম টিভি সারা বিশ্বের সকলের জন্য। সত্য, ন্যায় বিচার, সততা এবং ভয়ভীতিকে উপেক্ষা করে বস্তুনিষ্ঠ সংবাদ উপস্থাপন করে। নতুন অফিসের ঠিকানা 250 পার্ক অ্যাভিনিউ, 14 তলা, নিউ ইয়র্ক 10177। মোবাইল নম্বর 1718844130 121240162266। হ্যালো ভিউয়ার্স, মিলেনিয়াম টিভি ইউএস এ বিশ্বব্যাপী কণ্ঠস্বর এবং অগ্রগামী সংবাদ এবং বিনোদন নেটওয়ার্ক। আমেরিকা এবং বিশ্বজুড়ে দর্শকদের জন্য এটি একটি বৈশ্বিক ব্যবসায়িক কেন্দ্র, নতুন দল এবং নতুন অবস্থানে, নতুন ধারণা, নতুন রূপে, নতুন প্রজন্মের জন্য কাজ শুরু করেছে মিলেনিয়াম টিভি। আপনি ডেমোক্র্যাট, রিপাবলিকান বা স্বতন্ত্র, যাই হন না কেন, সংবাদ, মতামত, টক শো, ব্যবসা, অর্থনীতি, অপরাধ, রাজনীতি, বিনোদন, শিক্ষা, খেলাধুলা, স্বাস্থ্য, আবহাওয়া, সব খবর পাবেন এই মিলেনিয়াম টিভিতে। মিলেনিয়াম টিভি সারা বিশ্বের সকলের জন্য সত্য, ন্যায় বিচার, সততা এবং ভয়ভীতিকে উপেক্ষা করে বস্তুনিষ্ঠ সংবাদ উপস্থাপন করে। নতুন অফিসের ঠিকানা 250 পার্ক অ্যাভিনিউ, 14 তলা, নিউ ইয়র্ক 10177। মোবাইল নম্বর 1718844130012124016266।